Hey guys, fight of the night, Holloway and Yair. Performance of the night went to Chaos Williams and Andrea Lee, and obviously there was a lot of incredible things that happened on this card, so we'll be taking care of a lot of people for this one. This was a good one.
Yeah, great card all top to bottom, but obviously the main event, just an absolute classic. I guess, what are your thoughts right after that fight?
Insane. It's one of the best fights I've ever seen. And the fact that Yair was off for 2 years, comes in and puts on a performance like this is unheard of. I mean, it's unheard of. It was incredible. And then Max, I didn't think he was going to make it out of the second round with the calf kicks. And then after he, made it into the fifth round, I'm like, he's probably not going to be able to walk out of the octagon by himself. He's walking around back there like nothing even happened. He said his leg is fine. He just told me, I just saw him back there. I said, you are a lunatic. It's unbelievable how tough this guy is.
Yeah. Yair as well, right? I mean, looked like a broken foot that he suffered in there as well. And he
without a doubt. It's swollen. It's all blown up. So they're going to take both those guys straight to the hospital.
Yeah, I was going to ask, is it just precautionary to send both those guys, or?
No. I mean, those two were just in a war, man. They're going straight to the hospital.
So this begs the question, right? Max Holloway, obviously a top contender, but he has 2 losses to the champ, right? And it's traditionally kind of difficult to get that third fight. So what are your thoughts on him as a title contender? I mean, is it a fight that you'd be interested in making at this time? Or?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things. They were razor thin. He just comes in and puts on a performance like this. It's just, this is a guy that Volkanovski's going to have to just get him out of the way and do it again. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Max, earlier this week, he said that he talked with you guys, and that there were some other things. That he has a win over the 155 champ. That Conor's obviously an option for him at some point. That he even kind of teased boxing and stuff like that. So, what else do you have in mind for him if it's not a title fight right now?
Nothing right now. I mean, you guys know I don't make these fights after the fight, but we'll get in the office on Tuesday and look at it and start figuring things out.
Yeah. Is it like outside the box type stuff, like moving up a division or boxing? Or?
I have no boxing. Guys, one more guy asks me a boxing question, I'm going to throw my fucking phone at him, all right? No boxing. No boxing.
In fairness, it was him. He was the one that was bragging about his boxing and suggesting. Ask where Yair stands as well. 2 years away, right? But he comes back with a performance like that. I mean, where do you feel like he goes from here?
Listen, his stock didn't drop at all tonight. I mean, he came in and fought his ass off. He looked great. Now it's just going to depend on what type of injuries he has, and go heal up and figure out what's next.
Nice. Last question I had for you tonight. We did have a women's featherweight bout as well. What are we doing with that division? I know at one point we're like, hey, we're going to stock that thing up and get it going, but there haven't been a lot of additions. Is that still the plan with that, or have it maybe changed?
Yeah, I don't know. It's going to depend on what the champ wants to do. It's going to depend on. We got this fight coming up with her, and we'll see how that fight plays out, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do with that division.
Like whether or not she wants to continue defending the belt, basically,
yeah.
And if she doesn't, just do away with it.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Dana, to your right, if you have somebody who wasn't an MMA fan, is this the fight you would show them to try to get them to make them an MMA fan? Yeah,
I mean, if you're not, that fight will make anybody a fight fan, not even an MMA fan, just a fight fan. I mean, it's one of the most incredible fights. If you look at, Forrest posted, I don't know if you guys saw what he posted up there, he said, every other weekend is the greatest UFC fight I've ever seen. And that's literally the way it's been. I mean, it's been incredible. We've been on this run of just unbelievable fight after unbelievable fight. I mean, the Gaethje Chandler fight, if that didn't make you a fight fan, nothing will. This one here, Chris Lieben said there should be now we should have 2 fight of the years, yeah, it's been good.
What do you make of the talk that Max is making with Conor? I mean, it doesn't seem like, I know Conor has a win over him, and maybe from a pride standpoint, that's something. But it doesn't seem like it makes much sense. Conor hasn't won a lot of fights. Max is right at the top of his division. What do you make of that? Is it just a financial decision?
What, is that what he said? He said, I want to fight Conor?
I'm on the short list for Conor McGregor, and he says it over and over.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. Listen, like I said, I don't know what's next for Max, but it does make sense to see him and Volkanovski again. But we'll get that figured out. Conor's still hurt. I mean, to even talk about Conor is silly.
Finally, for me, when you look at Yair, did you have any inkling, you knew if he was healthy and had been competing, he could do this, but did you have an inkling that he could put this type of performance on, being away 25 months and everything he had gone through?
And anybody who's off 2 years, I never expect this kind of performance from him at all. And not just the entire fight, but like from the beginning, the fight started, his timing was perfect. His speed and accuracy, how he kept going for the calf kick, and then would hit him in the calf a few times, then go to the head. I mean, you couldn't look any better than Yair looked tonight. He looked incredible, and his chin, heart. I mean, just everything. Everything was there tonight.
Finally, I wanted to ask you your opinion of what happened in the heavyweight fight. I mean, it seemed like Herb has had that situation a number of times before.
Herb needs to stop touching guys unless the fight's over.
Right.
You know what I mean? He goes in and grabs him by the waist and then decides, oops, maybe I'm... The good thing about this one was that fight should have been stopped when he stopped it, And you didn't see Ben jumping up and arguing about it, That fight should have been stopped, but he's got to pull the trigger and stop touching guys. Don't touch him unless you're going to stop the fight. And when they played it back in slow motion, he's kind of like dancing, like he doesn't know what to do, whether he's going to jump in or not jump in. Yeah, I like him personally. He's a nice guy, but he's got to stop touching people until he's ready to stop the fight.
Dana over here. Others.
Yeah.
What did you make of the Chaos Williams stoppage? I know it was you gave him a bonus, but Miguel Baeza was really upset with that stoppage as well.
The Chaos, yeah, it was a good stoppage. Yeah, I thought it was.
Now, what did you make of Joel Alvarez's performance? He put Thiago Moises away a lot, obviously faster than Islam Makhachev did in that main event. He seems like a very big 155er. He's missed weight back-to-back fights. So you're going to have that conversation with him to maybe move up in weight, considering how...
Who's that?
Joel Alvarez. He finished Thiago Moises. He's on this stoppage run at 155 pounds, but he's missed weight in 2 straight fights. You're going to have that conversation with him to go up?
Yeah, listen, if you continuously can't make weight, it's we're beefing with Costa right now over this, you know what I mean? Is there a person in this room that thinks he can come in the next fight and confident he'll weigh 185 pounds? Exactly. Anybody? Raise your hand, please. Yeah, I didn't think so. So, yeah, that's what we're going through right now with him too.